Good evening and welcome to another episode of Old Line Watches. With you again, as always, is Jeremy, your old man from the old line state of Maryland. Today we're going to do a little fun boxing where we do an unboxing and a full review of a watch that I've previously acquired. And today we are going to be looking at the Meccaniche Veneziane, which is Italian for donkey farts or mechanical Venetian. I'm not sure which it is. I'm not a native Italian speaker. Jokes aside, it's a micro brand started about 4 years ago. And this particular one, the Nereide, is named after an Italian military submarine from World War I. There was another one in World War II with the same name, but we're going to gloss over that one because they did as well. Now let's have a look at what we've got here. It's very, very well made. They're particularly well known for having really great design in QC. So let's see how this plays out for this particular one. And this one here is a model 1302004J. It is 42 mil in diameter, 49 mil lug to lug, but the mid links stick out a little bit, which brings your actual width out to 53.5 mil. Got 22 millimeter wide lugs, 14.5 millimeter thick, counting that very slightly domed sapphire there. And sized for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, comes in at 162.8 grams in weight. It is powered by an MV45, that is their own in-house movement that is based off of the NH35 from Seiko. Very popular, the workhorse. It's kind of an overused phrase to describe it, but it's pretty accurate. In case, we've got a Submariner homage silhouette here with brushed finish top to bottom everywhere, with the straight brushing along the sides and the rotational brushing along the lugs. Got a domed sapphire crystal, a signed crown. The symbol for Meccaniche Veneziane is that kind of cross shaped thing there, and I dig it because it's the same kind of cross that is the Calvert cross that is on the Maryland state flag. Check it out. It's pretty cool. On the case back, we've got basic specs, but all in Italian because, you know, Italy. Water resistant to 200 meters, and it's got a very nice image of the submarine that it is named after having surfaced, view from the deck there. Nice starburst coming behind it. Very fitting homage. I dig it. Got actual screw down case back, individual screws holding it in there, which is nice because then when removing you don't torque the seals as much. It helps maintain the integrity of the water resistance. Go ahead and take a look at the dial under a macro here to properly appreciate the workmanship. We have got the applied logo. Whoopsie. I never remember to set these things to a more pleasant time. There we go. That'll do. All right. So we've got the applied crown logo there, the cross, the name, and the basic specs printed on there along with a printed minute track. Applied indices, single rectangle all the way around except for a double at 12 and the date window at 3 o'clock. They should have really color matched that. It was kind of a missed opportunity there, but such is life. The fume, where it starts off a little bit light and darkens as you get to the outside edge, is well executed and very, very pretty. The bezel is 120 click unidirectional with a really, really satisfying movement to it. Lines up nice and real good. Single loom pip on the top there. The bracelet is a proper Jubilee with brushed outers and polished mid links, and it is actually individual links. Each one of those is a separate piece of metal. It's a subtle detail, but a lot of times you'll just get single linked bracelets, and I think it's important to note when they get it right, and boy did they ever get it right. This thing is just comfy. Butterfly clasp with the cross again, not too overdone. And for adjustment, it doesn't have half links per se, but the links are so small, as you can see, that they kind of count as half links, making a good adjustment pretty easy. It's very forgiving. Usually the butterfly clasps with a lack of micro adjust are very difficult to size well, but this one did really great, at least for me. All right, well, let's take a look at it on the wrist here. And there it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Snug, but not tight. Fits really, really well. Down the arm, no weird gapping. Doesn't overhang on the wrist. Doesn't feel too heavy, even though it is a little on the heavy side, but the weight is really well distributed, so it doesn't feel like clunky and top heavy like it wants to shake right off or around my wrist. I'm a big fan. So we've got some really, really pretty and easy to read loom there. BGW9 Super Luminova gives you that cool icy blue look, which is just so cool. It's running a fair bit fast, but it's got a healthy amplitude and a very minimal beat error, so we can forgive it. Just needs to be properly regulated more than anything, and we'll be running smooth as smooth can be, but I have not braved popping the case back off of there to do that just yet. Well, I gotta say, all in all, the design, the QC on it, the fit, the comfort, this is a fantastic timepiece. If I had anything to complain about, very little. The date window could use a framing, the same sort of chrome as the applied indices there. Would really improve the flow of the dial there. I think would make it better. The end links don't quite match up as well to the lugs as I would like. It's just, you see right there, just a little bit off. Very minor thing, but it is noticeable, and well, when you see such Italian words all over the place, you expect a certain machined perfection. So not getting it in certain places does kind of jump out a little bit. But all in all, this is a fantastic timepiece. I've got another one on the way even, the new Dante, and we will definitely be doing an unboxing and a further review of that one. So until next time, this is Jeremy, your old man from the old line state of Maryland, signing off.